Let's play properly and win this one. It's really hard though. Okay, I need to focus. How do I win this game? King's Indian. King's Indian, yes. So where is his queen? So he's threatening there, takes, yeah, this sort of idea. Okay, so I'm just going to chase that bishop. I don't want that pin, so I'm going to go for this. Maybe ideas of e5 and then taking on here. So he'd be concerned unless that were queen. So he's done this. So if takes, knight takes. Okay, how to... Here. So maybe attacking e7 here, but also this and this. But then it's risky in case those are protected. Kind of going for a bit of a gamble here. Bit of a gamble. Knight takes e7, queen takes, knight, bishop takes, knight takes, knight, bishop takes. Just knight backing off, nothing. Knight takes, knight, bishop takes. What do I do here? I quite like the idea of knight takes, knight, bishop takes. No, nothing there. Knight here, knight. Where's this knight belong? So take the knight, take e7. Where's his queen? Let's try to figure it out. He can force, the problem with moving the knight is he can force certain knowledge. e5, push, takes, that kind of thing. So if knight takes knight, knight takes knight. Okay, so I just back off. But backing off, then that pawn is weak. Ah, this is problems. Don't know what to do. Gonna have to just back off, just to block the check. So unfortunately I've given him the idea that this might be the queen. Which is annoying. But now we know that his queen is probably not one of these three, so he was afraid of queen takes bishop. Means his queen could be here or here or here. So it's kind of forced my hand. It's kind of forced my hand. If I get a pawn out of it, that's okay. It's actually not bad. Oh, but that might be his queen. But it probably isn't. Probably isn't. kick off. I don't think it is this one. Yes, exactly. I thought it was one of these ones. So I could just use the rook and defend, or I could use the rook and hit this queen. He didn't have to play this, so... I mean, his queen is actually fairly trapped. But not terribly trapped, just a little bit trapped. And still got squares. Just harass it a little bit. And he goes back and defends. So okay, so it's a game of chess now, and I have to play slightly in bullet time frame, which is unfortunate. But let's just focus. Maybe not got a bad position. So he's hitting my rook. I think my problem is time. Oh, he's hitting my queen. Ah, my goodness. So that's just... Oh, okay, this is bad. Yeah. That was a good game. Yeah, so I was going for if knight takes knight, queen takes bishop, and with quite good mating attacks. So what are we going to do this game? So alternating back to this kind of idea. And he moves there. So if this sort of idea. Okay, I'll go d5. So if this the plan is just knight f6. Knight f6 anyway. Okay.
It's going. You won any yet?
Had quite a good one last one, but I didn't win it. But you know, there's a random element. So I mean, it was like we both revealed and we were kind of equal. So he's forcing my trades. Okay, he's forcing the trade. Don't have to do that. Okay, just play solid. Ah, so if it's... Maybe I leave the... If his queen is on b2, I think he'd have taken advantage. So, probably not.
Bishop g2.
Oh, I'm so terrible. I just ignore that. So G and B, basically, the queens could be on G and B, and I just ignore this possibility.
Yeah, but your queen could be on CA, F, or H, so...
Oh, that's true, that's true.
It would be foolish to risk the queen for just a pawn.
That's true, it would. That's my way to win, isn't it? Yeah, we haven't given away any information in this game. It's quite cagey.
You've got a nice solid setup here.
Yeah, for now. For now. Um, let's just put some pieces in front of my king. Can't really do anything. That's the only problem. Okay, let's do this. Oh, that's so stupid. I just completely forgot that his queen could be on one of those squares. So he could take my queen.
Oh, fine.
I
Just
know.
retake.
Yeah, but it's so bad though. So he's taking there, is he? Okay, so this is interesting. Are there any threats? Are there any mate threats? None I can see. So I'm going to go with this. So he's opening up the E file. Interesting, very interesting. I think where could his queen be? It's hard to say. I mean, I can attack his real queen, but then he might reveal his hand. That would be quite revealing, but it might give up a piece. Going knight c3. Should I do it or not?
No, I don't think so. Just go knight f6 because I don't think.
Because there are
I
too
think
many
two
pawns.
pawns match.
Yeah, there are too many pawns that see it. Okay, fine. Go back off. Yeah. Okay. Well, this one, try not to lose on time. That's my main problem in this game. Oh. Okay. So that was the secret.
Now it's chess.
Now it's chess. Exactly. So beat opera at chess is my task. Okay. Beat
Rook a3, rook a3 maybe, and then you're threatening rook g3.
Oh, that's nice.
This is also okay because you can go rook d3 next maybe. If he goes queen e2, okay, queen e2 might be annoying. 3 here.
Yeah.
This he's got knight b3, but you take the queen. You take c5, you take the rook, and that's equal.
Knight b3.
There's also just
Takes the queen. Takes the queen. If I take
you've got
knight takes knight.
queen takes c4. Knight takes knight might be bad because then queen takes d3.
So what?
Oh, but then you've got queen takes f2.
Yeah. Awesome.
Oh.
I can't see. I'm just blind. I forgot his queen was covering that. Oh. Okay, so I'm a rook down, so I resign. Okay. I think yeah, I'm like I don't count the first games. We're playing. It's like from the last two games it counts because we've had some nice games. Okay, what should I choose my hidden queens? I want to choose pawns that are not going to get swapped off. So oh, it's my move. Okay. Okay, I need to be more smart about this. I need to be more smart.
I play knight f3 before g3 in general.
Yeah,
Because even if he doesn't take, you're allowing him to take h1. But the fact that you're allowing him to do that suggests that your queen is on h2. And if your queen actually is on h2, you might not want to reveal that.
oh yeah, that's true. That's true. See, now thinks my queen's on h2. Excellent, excellent. But except I'm not. The problem. The problem he has is that I'm not smart enough. Maybe his queen is on c7. Maybe, or maybe he's just trying to hide the fact that it's not on c7. It's not on d. It's not on d6. I don't think. I mean, he could do that, but that'd be a good bluff if it's on d6.
I think in pretty much all of the games, Opper has never put his queen as E or D, right?
Yeah,
Likes to put the queens on the flanks, and that probably is best.
yeah. It makes sense because queens are in the center. Pawns in the center are more likely to be traded, so they're more likely to have to reveal themselves.
There's been a lot of games, Cole Elves. opperwezen really wanted to play with OK in this variant for a long
It,
time.
it's been a lot, but I'm only counting the last two games because before that I was playing rubbish. But I feel like it's sort of interesting, at least the last couple of games. So yeah, interestingly, I'm hanging b2, but he's not taking it. Okay, so we have a kind of wolf setup. Still, b2's hanging. He's tempted. Oh gosh, okay. So where will his piece be? It's a strange one. I've got more time somehow this game. Okay, how are we going to win? That's what we have to think.
He's playing that goofy bug house setup with e6, d6.
Yeah, oh, it's my move. Push, takes. Okay, let's do this. Takes. Okay, so the pawn, it's not the d pawn. Okay, I don't want to take that particularly, I don't think. But what else do I want to do with this knight? Maybe this? Trying to think, where's his queen again? Could go knight g5. Okay, he's actually taking the bishop. So that means his queen is on g7. Huh. Or maybe it's on f. To be honest, I feel I'm doing okay this game, so, and I feel something is going to be revealed soon. Just like, I think his queen's on g7. That's just my feeling. But so what does that rook move mean? What does it mean? So if I go bishop e4, yeah, bishop e4 seems reasonable. What does he do? Oh, but this is losing, right? Unless his queen's on f7. Oh, I see. Because I can't do the standard queen h5 thingy because they're two pawns. It could be his queen, and almost certainly are his queen.
Maybe you have to make a guess, because if the queen is on g7, you can't move the knight,
Yeah, yeah. I'm just going to get the king out of the
and
way.
it'll legally allow you to move the knight. But then if the
Oh,
queen
that's
is on
true.
g7, queen.
That's true. I wonder, I wonder if I can do a move like move the knight and then see if it's legal, but but then it's too late. um, oh, yeah, it doesn't show me legal moves. I could go bishop h7, but then bishop h7, king f8. So no, but no. But what do I do here? What should I do, guys? Knight takes f7 unless is winning unless g7 is the queen. Knight takes f7. So how is it winning? Because h6 could also be the queen. I think h6. I think g7 is the queen though. So if I'm going to assume g7 is the queen, so what should I do if g7 is the queen? If g7 is a queen, what's he? He wouldn't. He would be happily take my knight. Yeah, I'm just going to get out of the way because we're going to see now. I mean, if he doesn't take my knight, then it means that it can't. Oh, he takes my knight. So h is not the queen. So it must be f7 or g7. I strongly suspect. But I feel I've blown my bridges a little bit. So f7 or g7, okay.
Yeah, he's got knight takes e5, and well, I guess he doesn't know where the queen is, but
Oh, I'd forgotten where my queen was as well. um, so I could go rook g1, or I could go. So I think his queen's on g7. So if I go, so I think rook g1 is correct. What else could I do? Yeah, it's queen to be a7 or b7. No, it's not. I could always take. Yeah, no, that's true. I could just take on b7. That's strong. But then he swaps off bishops. I don't like that. So it dissolves the attack. I'm pretty sure his queen's on g7. So assuming the queen's on g7, what's the correct move here? I think the problem is bishop f6 is coming. That's the only slightly annoying thing. um, oh, don't forget my time. Oh, poor time. Annoying time. I don't think his queen is on g7, but oh, his queen is there after all. No, I did not expect that. He was so dead. I should have just gone for it. He was dead. He was dead. Oh, that's so sad. Okay, resign. So my queen was on f2. Um, but okay. That's so frustrating. I should have just gone for it. I was just so sure that, he kind of bluffed me. I'm going to go for that again. That worked well. I know. Just queen h5 and queen h. I know, just go for the attack. He would have been so dead. Ah, that's sad. Okay. Don't want to play. So how's he going to defend e4? Like so. So I suspect queens. No, I don't suspect queens. I don't know. Okay, is it reveal? Is g2 or c2 a queen? He doesn't want to reveal. Um, So what do I want to do? I don't want to sack, so I do this. This. If knight takes, it means g2 is definitely protected. But his queen could also be f2, just going, queen takes. So knight takes would be very obvious in that position. So if he's thinking about it, it means his queen is not on f2. If his queen's not on f2, if his queen were on g2, again, it's very obvious. You just go pawn takes without thinking. So therefore, I'm expecting his queen is on h2, because that's why he was thinking. So I'm going to run on the assumption his queen is on h2 or on the queen side. Queen side's also fairly likely. But if it's on the queen side, knight takes pawn, bishop takes, queen takes pawn would be mate. So I'm going for h2, b2 or c2. Those seem the most likely. Let's just develop. h2, b2, c2. So what would I do against b2? Maybe this? Oh, but this is going to reveal b2. Ah, what have I done? It is b2, isn't it? I'm afraid it's b2. He's thinking. Means maybe it's not b2. So it means it's h2 or c2. The fact he's thinking means it's h2 or c2. Excellent, excellent. So I got lucky. h2 or c2. What about bishop here? If it takes, queen there's checkmate. But he's still got bishop here. So that doesn't work. Could it be c2? No, it's probably h2. I think it's h2. If bishop here, that's kind of annoying. c2. If you go c3, yeah. How do I? Okay, I'm going to do this. That makes a lot of sense. So yeah, as I said, I'm going to assume his queen's on c2. At some point it might go to c3. If I go bishop here, bishop, okay, let's do that. I'm thinking c2. c2 is very likely. Yeah, because if it was here, then he wouldn't need to defend this, because queen takes pawn would be very tempting. You just take it back. So unless he's really bluffing me, c2 is my bet for where his queen is. Maybe he's a good bluffer. c2, I've got to focus. What do I do against a c2 queen? I don't know what to do. I mean, even though I know now it's on c2, still feel uncertain. And time is an issue. How do I get in against c2? Bishop here, just c2. Okay, I'll go bishop here. If c3, I've actually got queen takes bishop. But also I've just got takes pawn. And I need to play really fast now. c3, if queen takes bishop, he's got... Yeah, he has that move, that's true. So I suppose I just back off. Ha 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 ha. Okay. So I do this. So obviously h2 is not his queen, but c2 is. So it's quite nice, funny that I know exactly where his queen is. Well, this could be dangerous. Queen takes queen, bishop takes queen. They're sort of discovered attacks, which I hadn't thought of. Yeah. Yeah, I don't like the way I've played this. Don't like the way I've played this. He's got rook takes rook, king takes. Yeah, this is not nice. Maybe queen here. Okay, king takes. Oh, I've got 1 second. This is so unfair. This is such an interesting game. Ah, sad. Yeah. Okay. Okay, time to begin. Okay, play this quicker. So obviously he could just take it, but maybe it's dangerous. Ooh, again. Maybe he could take it, maybe he doesn't. So takes, just do this. Okay, and here, just pinning it. If I push, he's got knight takes pawn. So I'm going to take this one. He takes with the pawn, interesting. Where's his queen? I'm going to do this. So if takes here, I take on c6. It's just a way of determining is that his queen or not. Okay, so that's definitely not his queen. Okay, fine. The bishop is still defended. So if I go pawn takes knight. Pawn takes pawn takes knight, that's sort of annoying. So it's basically saying that that's not his. That's if he's. I don't think these are going to be his queens. So his queens are probably one of these three. Maybe f2, which is why he wants queen takes bishop. So pawn takes pawn takes knight, pawn takes pawn, queen takes bishop. This sort of idea. So I could go. I could go queen here, or I could go bishop here. Bishop here. Let's go bishop here. Of course, this will be very sad if that's the queen, but try and risk it. Okay. Bishop takes knight. I could go bishop takes knight, bishop takes bishop, but there's no follow-up. So instead I do this. So it makes it difficult for him to castle because of pawn takes pawn. Having said that, he does have rook e8, but then pawn takes queen is a pin. So that was actually quite a difficult one to get out of. Now I'm thinking maybe h7 or f7 are his. Maybe h7 or f7. So pawn takes. Okay, bishop takes knight, bishop takes bishop. So pawn takes pawn. I can't quite see the follow-up. Is my problem here. So queen here check. He could block with the queen, and or also this could be the queen here. No, it can't because that would be check. So he's threatening to take this one. I guess I just have to move it then. Takes. If I go queen here, check. There's no real continuation. Don't know what to do. If against queen here, I've just got c3. Of course, that's natural. If I back off, he just pushes again. It's a good test if that's a queen, if he's just going to be willing to give it up, and he's not willing to give it up. Of course. If I go knight here, then he could attack me. So I'm just going to castle. Maybe g6 is the queen. If g6 is the queen, he wants to go bishop h6. Queen takes queen, queen takes pawn, checkmate. So I'm suspecting that. So I'm going to go there. So attacking g6. Because if this is the queen, he'll take it. So I guess if he takes the queen, he takes my queen. It's quite simple strategy from him. It's pretty reasonable. So I have to just double up, I guess. f7 could be the queen, but I think g6. Oh, it was f7. Interesting. So he's going to try and win that knight. But I can defend the knight if necessary with either a pawn or let's defend with the bishop. So he's revealed his hand. The only problem is I'm down to a minute. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What I don't like is my king is on a dangerous diagonal, so I'm just going to get out. But I really just don't know what to do. Okay, so just do this. Ah, this is so hard. Okay, I got to move my queen. Takes a knight. Just goes out of the way. I'm really sad about time. Okay, just do this. Ah, it's tricking me. Okay, so I'm threatening pawn takes bishop. Okay, queen is now defending. Oh. Oh. Good game. Ooh. Ah, that was tricky. I didn't actually ever use my queen. I think that's my kind of strategy, just to have a silent queen all game. In the hopes that I can surprise him at some point. Okay, so he's played that. Okay, better block off that diagonal. It's interesting because this move here, knight to e4, would have if the queen is here or here, it's a double mate threat. Why am I getting highlights? Okay, there we go. Okay, just do this. Just playing kind of hyper aggressively. That makes sense. So yeah, you just back off. Pawn here, he just backs off. Still going to go pawn there. Bishop takes knight, there's also pawn takes queen. Just trying to harass that queen, like where does it actually belong? I think it's going to have to back off. Bishop takes knight. Interesting, if I go pawn takes queen. Ah, this is really interesting. I could go queen takes bishop as well. But do I go pawn takes queen? If I go pawn takes queen, bishop takes queen, pawn takes pawn, rook here. Doesn't quite work, does it? Pawn takes queen, bishop takes queen. Oh, rook takes bishop. That's the other idea. Or do I just go queen takes bishop? Queen takes bishop. He probably goes queen takes queen. Quite boringly. This is actually really interesting. So pawn takes queen, bishop takes queen, pawn takes pawn, rook here. So Giles Parander says Light Rider currently unbeaten. Well done, Light Rider. What do I do here? So many interesting moves. What do I just pawn takes bishop? Then he just backs off. No, so that doesn't work. Queen takes bishop. Exchanges off queens. Don't like queen takes bishop. Pawn takes queen is so tempting, but then he just takes my queen. Pawn takes pawn. Okay, I'm going to go for this. Take the queen, and then take the pawn, and then... Okay, take this pawn as well. And then take the bishop at the end of the line, maybe. So he does this. I think I take the bishop here. I think that's the right thing to do. And then he takes the pawn back. Oh, he doesn't take the pawn back. Interesting. So he basically says, you can't do anything. This pawn is protected, so... Oh, he could take this. That's really annoying, if that's his pawn. I think one of these must be his queen, otherwise he wouldn't have done that. So, and there's also bishop here check, which is interesting. Bishop here check, king goes across there. So which is it I'm going to do? Bishop. Okay, so it can't be. It must be maybe. It must be this is like his queen. He's going to go queen takes. Yeah, let's just reveal. Takes. And you're going to queen takes. Ah, oh, this queen takes with a double attack. So that was his plan all along. So I could castle, but then he's got rook takes pawn. That's nasty. Castle. Yeah, so castle, rook takes pawn is a bit nasty though. So what about f6? Oh, then queen takes pawn is check. That's annoying. Oh, but queen takes pawn is defended. Maybe. So what did he do? What move did he do? He did this. So if I castle... Ah, okay. Um, so just slightly bluffing here. Well, that's check. Okay. Okay, I've got a chance this game. Because his king is very open. but I'm still not really sure what his queen is. I think h3 or a3. No, it can't be a3 because I castled through it. So maybe a3 sort of ideas. Okay, so he's done this. So he does that. Just get in the back rank. Just wish I had more time, that's all. Because I'm queening this pawn. What? And that's checkmate. Can't stop it. He can try and check me to flag. What's he done? He resigns. Whoa! I win one. Whoa! Ah! I win my first game. It was a nice finish. I actually revealed it early in a way. Okay, go for this. And d4. Thanks, Joel. Yes. I think the last few games they've all been really fun games. I mean, like the first few games are like I'm probably going to put the stuff on YouTube, like the last like hour and a half or so, because even though I'm losing all of them, I think they're good. They're really good games. And Cole Elvis says I still think OK is adopted. Yeah, I want to do this, but I don't know where his pieces are. I'd have to be kind of pretending it's defended. I don't know if this is not very secure, like hanging this pawn. He's making it very tempting to go here, but okay, I'll go here. Okay, I'm just going to play exchange Slav, as it were. Try and develop normally. Where is his queen? Oh my goodness, oh my goodness. This is just asking, is your queen on h7? Okay, I don't think his queen's on h7. I don't think his queen's on g7. I think his queen's maybe. I think his queen may be on. So on b7. I think his queen may be on. It could be on g7 potentially. But I'm also not sure how I'd use that information. I'd better take this one, I guess. So he could take here, but he could just wait. In fact, he's thinking. Ah, I don't know. Okay, just castles. If I push, takes. Okay, I'm going to do this just because I want to open up a little bit. But I've got to remember where his queen is. It's on G7 and it's planning evil things. Maybe. Or maybe it's on B7. Oh, I've got evil ideas like knight takes knight and bishop check and stuff. They don't do anything though. Why didn't he take this knight? I'm confused. Okay, I'm going to do this. And I still think it's on G7, but I'm just trying to work out what his plan is. So here. Okay, very, very simple. His queen is on G7, he wants mate here. Okay, that's very clear. He also wants queen takes pawn. That's also very clear. Okay, I'm taking that bishop. That bishop is in fact just the piece I wanted. Check. He's not worried, is he? I mean, if I do this, threatening queen h7, is he worried? That's the question. He's worried enough. He's worried enough. And if I just do a move like this, okay, then if it really is his queen, he'd take it. That's the problem. So if I go queen back here, he might be afraid I sack on g6. So that's the sort of game I'm playing. So I'm threatening his bishop. If queen takes pawn, queen takes bishop. Oh, pawn takes pawn. I hadn't thought of that. So let's do this to try and exchange off rooks, because I want to get in here. Still think that g6 is the queen, so I think he'll move that now. If he gets a chance to move it, I think he'll move it or block, like f5. Yeah, he has other ways. He has other ways, and he's basically right. So let's see. Bishop takes pawn, pawn takes, queen takes rook. Bishop takes pawn, he'd go bishop takes here first. So what about queen here? So basically saying I want to sack on g6. Because I think g6 is his queen, and he's going to have to reveal it. And I really need to play faster. Ah, interesting. If I take on g6, oh, he's threatening. Okay, I've got to take this one. And then I've got to take this one. No, that was what it was. I thought g6 the whole time. I didn't realize it was e6. Ah, that was interesting. That's why he was always so protective of that square. Ah, that was interesting. Giles says I dipped to make some lunch, but I keep watching. Yeah, cool. Oh, that was interesting. Yeah, he's going all central on me, isn't he? Has to be on g6 or b7. Oh, well, it was on e6 all the way. Yeah, what is on e6? Indeed. Okay, going to go for a weird one. Mm-hmm. Could just it could be defended, so I'll go like so. Fun, 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 fun. I like my position here because lots of cool ideas. Um, you know, the battery. The battery is strong. I want to go knight here, but he wins a pawn. Knight here takes, takes, takes. And there's also push, takes, takes. That's also good. Push, takes, takes, but it's not it's not really good. So it's kind of scary rather than good. What would he do after push here? Takes, takes. Yeah, I'm not sure what he does. I'm going to do that, see what happens. Uptime. Yeah, uptime should work. Yeah, uptime should work. Okay, so it's going for that one. So do this. Huh. He got my queen. Oh, that's so sad. He got attacked. He just got me on a tactic. That's not fair. Oh, that's so sad. Oh, oh, what? No, this is new to me. So, if a move is if a move is illegal, you can take the king. That's very interesting. Didn't know that one. Okay, so we're learning something new about the game. So also Opper's like he's tricking us a lot here. So he's going for those um, he's going for those central monarchs, kind of taking us by surprise. Now, if he's got a central monarch, he's not going to want to push all those pawns around his king that much, is he? So maybe it's on d7. Okay, no, it's not on d. If it's on the d, he wouldn't exchange it. He wouldn't offer it so casually. If it's on the e, okay, take this one. Okay, what if I just go like so? Oh, what if that's his monarch? So the knight is kind of, if it is this, he's kind of got to take, and this is very strange. What's he doing here? Okay, but this I've got to actually figure out, why did he not take on here? What conceivable explanation does he have for not taking here? So he must be afraid of something. If he takes here, queen takes queen is checkmate. So he's afraid that my d pawn is a monarch. That's what it's all about. Aha, okay. Interesting, interesting. He thought this was a monarch. Maybe I can call his bluff then and take this knight takes pawn then, if he really thinks it's a monarch. um, no, he can't. Okay, so knight takes pawn, queen takes, knight takes pawn, queen takes. Okay, I'm gonna go here, hitting d5. And then, not very subtle, is it? Bluff is important in this variant. Yes. Um, kind of given away quite a lot with that queen f3 move. It wasn't exactly subtle. So what's the follow-up again? Bishop here, check, maybe? No, that just helps him consolidate. Knight takes pawn, no, that just helps. So just knight here. Oh, the word pawn is censored by Twitch, was it? Okay. Okay, I'm not interested in that pawn at all. I'm kind of being very, very blatant here about what I want, which is queen f7. But it's not clear it's that good, although it's interesting. It's interesting. Let's do it. Oh, but I'm not really thinking where his queen is. So his queen could be anywhere, but it's not there, it's not there, it's not there. It could be a queen takes pawn. Yeah, queen takes pawn is interesting. Bishop here is interesting as well. Bishop here, check. That's also interesting. Where is his queen? Yeah, so knight takes pawn, I think, What is his plan here? I think his queen's on. His queen is somewhere. Okay, I'm going to throw in a check here, and he does that. But what I want to do is knight takes pawn. Knight takes pawn looks good. Oh, but he can now reveal himself. That's the only problem. So probably h7. h7, a7, these sorts of ideas. I should have mate here, right? So queen here, check. Queen here, check. Oh, king backs off though. So it could be this one here. So if bishop takes knight, pawn takes. Okay. And if I go queen there, check back and take, yeah, this, oh, I see, this pawn could be the queen defending everything. So, I didn't really play this well. Didn't play this right. I did not play this right. I did not play this right. There's something wrong. Like, I think his queen must be, no, it can't be on b7, but it could be on a7 or h7. I think his queen is on a7 or h7, that's the thing. If I go queen there, he just backs off. Queen there, check. Yeah. So I'm going to just go queen here. Oh god, no, I don't want to do that. He just takes it. I just No, he doesn't take it, which means it must be this one here. Okay, so his queen is there. Okay, okay, okay. I don't know what I was doing, but um, I'm just going to, I'm just going to, I flag. Okay, I just completely, h7, it was h7, okay. Yes, yes. Okay. Yeah, I was just down on time. Difficult. What to do? Okay, I'm going to put it here. So the Lord Ananas says, how many hidden queens exist? So one for each side. Light Rider answered and gave the link. Cool. And pawns don't promote to queens. That's the other weird rule there is. Pawns don't promote to queens, from what I saw. And if you do an illegal move, like if you put your king into a hidden queen check, the hidden queen can just take you. It's that simple. So this is I've got an eye on c2, so I imagine this is the right move. If you want to be absolutely sure. But maybe his queen's here and he wants to keep it hidden. He said in my game versus Gel he did promote to queen. Okay, so maybe you just need to wait longer. And if you're flagging, it's kind of dangerous to promote to queen. But maybe. Okay, that's interesting. So, should I give away where my queen is or not? It's actually quite good because he can't take back my bishop in case it's protected. It's quite funny actually. So he will be taking that. I take back. And the thing is, the bishop could be protected, so that's why he can't take it back in case it's protected. Yes. Now he could do a similar attack on me. So there's a certain sense in playing a6. There's also a certain sense in just developing, so I can play bishop d6, takes. So d6 also makes sense. That came as a surprise. Queen takes pawn. Interesting. So if I go rook takes queen, I'm not sure about this move because I can go rook takes queen. And then I can take a rook as well. So I'm not sure if what Opper did was correct there. So he obviously calculated something I didn't, which is that he's got a strong attack here. Takes. Okay, interesting. So I go c6 though. Just c6, knight here, king here. Oh, so I'm not actually up any pieces. In fact, I seem to be down pieces, which is very confusing. 2 rooks, knight, and bishop. Okay, no, yeah, I have a rook for 2 minors. So if I back off, he's got knight takes pawn, which is vaguely annoying. So what are people saying in chat? C6 is very risky, says Light Rider. C7 takes C2. C7. Okay, so I think my king is hiding behind his knight. So for now is kind of safe. But okay, he's found something. He's found something. Or has he? If I take the knight, queen takes, threatens to take the rook, and I just go here, like what exactly has he got? I can't see what he's got. Oh, he's got a discovered check. Oh, that's what he has. So if I take the knight, queen takes, he's threatening queen takes rook, but he's also threatening moving the knight with the discovery. So that is actually quite good. So if I go for something like rook here attacking the queen, then he'd have queen takes rook. Okay, so if I just otherwise my rook is, if I do nothing, my rook is sort of trapped. So what else could I do? I could go pawn there, but then just bishop takes pawn. Well, no, bishop takes pawn. But he's also got just simply knight takes queen. I need like a heavy to get in. Okay, so what else do I have? Pawn takes knight, queen takes. If, as I said, rook here, he just backs off, and yeah, I'm mated. What? I feel I must have some cool idea here. I just need to get my queen over to some good square, or no, okay, that's not realistic. So queen takes knight, bishop takes. I don't have enough pieces to attack with. That doesn't work. Just moving the queen, he takes my rook, takes the knight. Maybe that's the best try. Yeah. Queen takes c7 might be forced. Wait, never mind, that hangs mate. This is winning for white now. Queen d7, I don't see a mate, but it should be there, says Light Rider. Yeah, queen d7 was what I played. Yeah, I don't see a mate. I think I can run. I mean, he has got discoveries. He has got discoveries, so I just have to get out. Ah, no, no, no. I fell for it. I fell for all these tricks. That's bad. I should have just backed off. Backed off and put my rook in the way. Simple. So annoying. Ah. Okay, so I have to take the knight or something, is it? And if I take the other knight, I get mated. Ah, so annoyed. So I could go here. If I go here, then if I take the knight, I get mated. If I go here, then just knight check wins the queen. Knight check wins the queen. It's painful, and that's mated. So if I go here, don't know. Let's try it. That also loses the queen. Yeah, I'm just losing everything. Ah, no blockers. So yeah. Yep. I'm just sort of just struggling. Yes, okay. Resign. So last one. Okay. He says, I expect I'm not bluffing, so he took on h7. Okay, so maybe we can bluff him this last game. Amazing game by White, says Light Rider. Yeah. What a game. Queen a4 check. Yes, indeed. That was tough. Okay. Where should we put as our queen? Got to be a bit subtle. Let us choose which one is it going to be. Okay, I'm going to go with the opera approach. Oh, can I move now? So opera says d3, g6, queen takes h8, bishop g7, queen takes h7, bishop c3 check. Or is that too random for this? Okay, let's do it. So I take it. So yeah, so white gets slightly better development, but is a piece for a queen down and a very naked king. So the question is how to. And also, yeah. So pawn, pawn. Okay, do this. So we're going to go d6. I go knight here. I go a4, a5, knight here. Try and get in on the light squares. Pawn here, takes, takes. So how to take advantage of the extra activity? Put a knight on g5, get your light squared bishop out somehow. Okay, let's do that then. And easy to implement in real life. This game is interesting and easy to implement in real life. Yes. I guess so. I guess both sides kind of write down on a sheet of paper upside down what their queen is, something like that. And then, yeah. I need to develop this. So he's got ideas. So I'm going to go here. Don't want to fall for traps. Okay, so I'll do. I could always take the knight with check, but then he takes back, and I think he sorts out some of his problems. So I'm going to go with this. And if he takes back, I've got very good control on the d6 square, so I think that's not a problem. So okay, so I'm thinking of queen f3, takes, takes, bishop takes pawn, that sort of idea. So queen f3 is an idea. The other thing is try and get my light squared bishop out. I'm going to go with queen f3. Where would the knight go? Yeah, queen f3 it is. But he attacks the queen though. Yeah, he attacks the queen. And then I lose my bishop. Takes. Queen f3, he attacks the queen, takes, and then I don't have what I want. Huh, it's not so easy. So what about... Yeah, I really need to get my bishop out. That's my problem. So queen... I really want to do queen f3, but I can't because of knight here or knight here, and my time is running low. Maybe knight takes knight, pawn takes, but then what's the continuation? Okay, here. Here. Okay, interesting. Here. And so if knight there, just go bishop takes knight. And so I'm not actually threatening. Okay, bishop takes knight. I'm not threatening anything because that knight is actually well defended. Ah, my bishop is buried. Okay, the idea is if pawn takes pawn, rook takes pawn, queen takes pawn, knight takes knight is a fork of the queen and the king. Not much time though. And if he ever takes the knight, queen here is checkmate. That's the other idea. Unfortunately, he's got just simply queen there, check. It's kind of annoying. Pawn takes pawn is interesting, but as queen takes rook, then what's the idea? Knight takes knight, check. So really interesting. Just trying to get activity, basically. So his pieces are bad. Oh, there's a really nasty idea in the position I just hadn't seen. Just simply... Oh, I'm going to do this anyway. But the nasty idea is just queen here, check, king here, bishop here, rip. But he doesn't play it. Knight takes knight. No. Rook here. No. Rook here. Rook here. Knight takes. Knight takes knight. Queen. Knight takes knight. Queen takes. I just don't see anything. So I'm going to go bishop here, just to give my king some actual squares. Because I'm afraid of bishop here, kind of, but I don't know. Knight takes knight. That at least I have knight takes knight check. Yeah, knight, maybe it didn't work because of knight takes knight check. Giles Colander says every piece is undetermined hidden queen style. That's his variant. Okay, so knight takes knight, queen takes. What's the killer? What's the killer blow? I want to go rook here. So rook here. He just goes knight takes rook. Knight takes knight. But I can also, if knight takes rook, there's also queen here check. Yeah, this is good. This is good. This is good. This is good. But only 17 seconds. Yes. Just get out of the way. Knight takes knight. The problem is queen here check. And then, what's the continuation? I can't see the continuation. And I lost on time. Yeah, it was difficult. It's difficult. Yeah, hard to judge if I was doing okay. like I'm a whole queen down, but I've got a big attack. It's not quite a whole queen. I've got 2 pieces for a queen. Yeah, he's got queen h6. He's got queen h6. It's nasty. Queens are traded off, and then black is clearly winning. Yep. White's got the attack, but black is about to get safe. Well, good game. So that was definitely fun. I just keep on losing on time. That's my problem. No, but also I was outplayed in a lot of them. F4 and takes e2 is interesting. I was thinking queen h4. So queen h4. Queen h4, king c8. Yeah, then it's difficult because he's going queen h6. I can't not take it because otherwise I get back rank mated. So then I have to take it, and I'm losing a lot. Knight e7, king b8. Yeah, knight e7, king b8. He's getting safe. Yeah. Knight c6. Trying to get some kind of rook coming in. Yeah. Otherwise, knight c6. Otherwise, queen d8, rook b1, and takes a8. So let's look at that line quickly. So check, king here, knight here, check here. He's saying knight here, check, with the idea of coming in queen here, checkmate. And not to take it, because otherwise queen d8, king here, king here, takes rook, these sorts of ideas. So instead, knight c6, king c7, knight c6, king c7. Yes. And basically white's running out of checks. This knight's too far away. So then you trade off queens and white's got no attack. Yeah. So we've been wanting to play for a while, but so it's great to finally do it.